cameras on one man. After 4 goals in his last match, what next? This is EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Pro League coming up next. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, I'm intrigued to see how their two midfield players cope in there today, because they look very isolated. Yes, they're good athletes and skillful players, but it's asking an awful lot of them.
And they kick off here. He might be able to profit from the wide position, but quick thinking defensively. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And the keeper can gather. Well, real excitement here. I say that because it's his long-awaited debut coming up. What should we be looking for from him, Stuart?
Well, he's certainly got pace. He'll also be expected to get forward when he can, help provide those overlapping runs, and give his opposite number a real headache. It's a good bit of business, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play today.
On the offensive. Oh, could be. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. André Gomes. Plenty of players waiting in the middle, and you need your defender to take charge. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. And Gomes. Save, but still a chance. Well, they can keep possession now.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Vanut. Well, possibilities inside the box. It's got to be! Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So 2-0 now. And they know they need to stop him. And the ball now with Bauer. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And that was a very fine read. André Gomes. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now can they make something happen? He read the situation defensively and did his job. De Costa. A fine reading of the situation. Getting forward. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Well, half-time coming up, and this is not exactly what the home fans came to see. Stuart, your thoughts on what we've seen?
Well, they've been poor in the first half. Their passing's been too slow, their movement's not been dynamic enough, and they've been sloppy defensively. I'm sure, though, they'll come out in the second half and play with greater urgency. They certainly need to.
It needs an accurate cross. And dealt with that ball comfortably. High quality defending. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Possession one. André Gomes. André Gomes. Well, room to roam on the wing. Good looking cross. Well thumped clear. Can he find the net? No problems for the keeper.
Well, as you can see, they've had good opportunities, but they haven't taken enough of them. And that's been their main problem. It's just been a bad day at the office.
Routine, really. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And there's the feed into the box. And a struggle to get it away properly. Well, they survived the attack. Foul there, free kick awarded. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Effective challenge. Robert de Coster on the offensive. Kylian Hazard. Good defending. And breaking at pace with menace. It might be on for them. And he takes on the shot. And no worries for the goalkeeper. And providing width. Not quite the cross he was hoping for. There to take it away. Anderson. A fine reading of the situation. Hazard. The danger here as he runs at them. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And the timing was perfect. Chances on. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Let's see about the delivery. And the problem not completely solved. On a time for composure on the ball. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. Wants to attack from the wide areas. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
And over comes the corner. Well, being closely marked, but the header nothing to write home about. Twenty minutes to go in this one. And he read it superbly. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And a substitution in the offing. Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Van der Brugge. Options in the middle. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle. Not a memorable effort, though.
Well, you have to question the decision-making there. Could he have cut it back? The angle was always against him.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. De Koster. Simple save, really. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game. Certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery runs just haven't been good enough.
And the referee blows for a foul. No yellow card, instead a firm warning from the official. Well, you have to conclude, Stuart, an opportunity wasted.
Yeah, and the other players are furious with him, and rightly so. That's such a poor free kick.
Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Into the centre from Mkhitaryan. And it might have made life difficult for the keeper, but that's a strong punch. Aguirre. Pereira. Well, the danger is still there. And problem solved for now. Well, they might be onto something. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And he read it well defensively. Real chance. A mischievous effort. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Is it going to be? And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. De Costa. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Quelques secondes après la fin de ce match, merci d'avoir accepté de répondre à nos questions. Merci pour votre disponibilité.